Hello there. This K-bar user. Sinking. Okay, we're done sinking. I just got done shooting that video with the hunting vest. It got me to doing some serious thought, because it's going on YouTube. Been thinking a lot of YouTube lately, and I know I haven't been on. Most of you know what's going on, but I've been trying to get back slowly but surely. So here's the deal. I'm going to show you how to use hunting vest, LBV, stuff like that. And you can go out there and you can try them yourself. But the deal is to all of this, and this is what got me thinking. YouTube is a great resource of learning. You got guys on there with years and years and years and years of experience. Go on YouTube if you're starting out, and even if you're not, if you just want to learn some other stuff. Find somebody you connect with. Once you find somebody that you can connect with, learn skills. It's not about how much gear you can carry. It's not about how much the gear costs. It's about you knowing how to use what you got. You could buy a $400 pack and it ain't going to do you no good than a $30 pack. You could buy, I don't know, you can buy an aluminum coffee pot at a dollar Goodwill. It'll serve you just as well as a $300 coffee press. Why people are carrying coffee presses is beyond me, but anyway, knives, guns, everything that is involved with bushcraft. If you want to go period correct, period reenactors, that's great. Hey, it's a lot of fun. It's a hobby within a hobby within a hobby, you know. But you got the black powder element, the dress, and then the bushcrafting element. So if you want to go simplistic, you want to go whatever, that's entirely up to you. You don't have to listen to anybody. It's your personality. You do what you want to do. I've been doing this for years. Literally lived in the woods for 2 years. I know what I know from being there. I don't know everything. I don't claim to. What I do know is I've got some knowledge of years of being a hunter, being a fisherman, being a woodsman, living in the woods. I've got some knowledge. But I honed the skills that I needed first. Like how to build a shelter out of nothing. You just walk out in the woods, build a shelter. Could be something as simplistic as sitting under a pine tree. Could be something as elaborate as a small log cabin. Depends on how long I'm going to be there. If I'm going to be using an area over and over and over and over for years, I had a trapper's cabin I used to go to, but yeah, I would build a small cabin. Even if it's just a small fenced-in area, I could put my, just put logs in the poles in the ground, 8 foot high or whatever, and I could put the tarp over them. I would use a permanent camp, but you don't have to. It's all up to you. Another thing I want to go over with you on this video, and I'm going to try to keep it short, is what's the best? That's an illusion. That's like trying to find the end of the rainbow. There is no best. We all review gear. We all use gear. I've heard people in Walmart going off. The Coleman Max kit. It's made by Coleman. It's selling in Walmart. It's junk. It's worked for many bushcrafters. Will it last an extended stay? Yeah, probably. Will it last for years? Yeah. Alright. MSRs. Will they last for years? Definitely. Will they survive an extended stay? Definitely. Are they cheap enough for everybody to go afford? Not really. Well, sometimes they are, depending on what you get, but not really. The debate over aluminum, stainless steel, Nalgene, you name it. Guys, girls, there is no best out there. It's what you got, what you want to use. Here's a perfect example. I'm lost right now. Let's just take it, I am lost. I need a knife. Whoa, I forgot my K-bar, I forgot my charade, whatever. No copyright infringement intended. Okay, what have I got in my pockets? I've got my hand in my pocket, I can't find what I'm looking for. Okay, we'll do it this way. Okay, what have I got in my pockets to survive? I got a Swiss Army knife. It's got a D-ring, and it's got a split ring on it. There's 1.5 million uses here. But the thing I'm trying to get to here is the fact that I don't have my belt knife. What is the best knife I have when I'm lost? Right there. If it was a $2 China junker, that would be the best knife I own at that time. Get the idea? There is no best. There only is what you have. You can, let's say you pack for a 3-day week. Yeah, 3-day weekend, I should say. You get out there, oh my God, I forgot my MSR kit. What am I going to cook in? Well, I have my canteen with the cup. Oh, there you go. That's the best pot system you own at that particular time. And my wallet here. Boy, I am just not having luck with any of this today. There we go. My wallet here, I carry a survival tool. A lot of people laugh at me. This is a solid piece of stainless steel. It's got a sharp blade. It's got a can opener. It's got a, well, yeah, the inevitable bottle opener on everything. It's got a compass, a directional finder. It's got some type of a wrench here, some type of a wrench here, a little thing to hold it here. Hey, it's even got a little saw on it. If that's all I got lost with. I have a lot of tools here. I can still cut things, I can still open a can if I find them, or if I have them. I can saw small limbs and notches for snares. I got a million things to do with it. That would be the best thing I could ever have if I got lost with nothing else but my wallet. So the idea here, through this whole video, you don't have to spend $1 million on your stuff. You don't have to spend $100 on your stuff. Go to the Goodwills. I just found 2 backpacks, external frame, expedition packs. One's a Hillary 2 and one's a Cam Trails Boy Scout looking pack thing. But you got 2 of them taped together for $3.99. You don't need to buy $1 million equipment. Hat, $1 at a flea market. So anyway, the best you have is what you have with you when you get lost. The best there is what you have with you when you get lost. But what you can do to help yourself, and absolutely help yourself, is go on YouTube, find somebody you connect with, somebody you can learn off of. Don't go to the first guy. Don't go to me first off and say, hey, K-bar user, I'm learning from him. Go to somebody you connect with. You can learn from people you connect with. Some people can sit there and talk all day. You'll never learn nothing. Some people say 2 words and it's just a light bulb goes off in your head. Once you find a person you connect with, learn the skills. Go out in your backyard. You don't have to be a mile away from home. Go out in your backyard. Hone them skills to where you own them. And what I mean by that is, okay, that Swiss Army knife. There's a million things I can use a Swiss Army knife for in the woods. Anything from building shelter to catching fish and animals. Learn it. Learn how to build shelters. Learn how to build fires. 3 different methods of each. 3. Let's just take fire. You got a bowl drill, lighter, matches, and a ferro rod. Out of the 3 of them, the lighter and the matches are the best. They're the quickest. I'm not saying the best, but they're the quickest. Bowl drill, if the wood's damp, well, you're going to have to learn how to get dry wood. Or just don't use the bowl drill. But if you want to save your lighters and matches because you don't know how long you're going to be there, well, now you got a ferro rod, you got a bowl drill. See what I mean? It's all multi-use stuff. Learn 3 different methods of shelters. Could be a very hot day like today, and you want an airflow through your shelter at night. Well, don't build an enclosed shelter, build a lean-to. You'll have a nice airflow all night, you'll be semi-cool. If it's, you know, it's like today is about 70 degrees or so, it might drop down into the 50s tonight, which will be chilly. Well, now I'm going to want a more enclosed shelter, so put some sides on the lean-to. We'll put a half front and sides on the lean-to. But learn 3 different ways of making a shelter. Yeah, 3 different ways of making a shelter, making a fire. Learn different things that you carry on your person every day that you would never think of to use to do things. Learn how to use animals, or not animals, but plants. You can make cordage from plants. It takes a long process, yes, and if you're lost, that's all you got is time to do it. Can you dig a hole in the ground and boil water in it? Yes, you can. If you can boil water in it, then you can cook. You might be cooking in muddy water, but it's already sterilized because you're boiling rocks in it. Take the rock, you heat it up in the fire, you start it, throw it in the hole. A couple of rocks later, that water will be boiling. Now, if you shoot a squirrel or you happen to, you know, whatever, however you get it, you know, whack a chipmunk in the head with a rock. Now you got a way to cook it. Learn how to do things like this. Own the skills. Once you own the skills, the gears will go down. The gear will downscale itself. And unfortunately, people get lost every year. Unfortunately, people die every year in the woods from getting lost. If you have a set of skills, even if it's just a primary set of skills, a simplistic set of skills, chances of you coming back alive are 100% better than they were if you didn't own them skills. So go on YouTube. Learn what you need to learn. 3 ways of fire, 3 ways of shelter, 3 ways of boiling water, 3 ways of collecting water. Hone them. Even if you have to do it after work. Or before work. Maybe you're one of these people that go in at, 9, 10 o'clock. You can get up at 4, or not 4, but you can get up at 5 or 6 in the morning. Get an hour and a half, 2 hours in of, learning how to make cordage or whatever. Still get into work on time. If you want to own them, own them. And this way here, if anything ever does happen, unfortunately, fortunately, you'll have the skills behind you. It's not about the gear. It's about knowing how to use what you got. This is the best piece of gear you own. It's worth more than a $1,000 backpack with a $500 shelter system, a $600 knife, and a $3,000 gun. Don't forget, a couple million years ago, we carried spears and dressed in animal hides and we lived. And before that, we didn't even have spears. We used to chuck rocks, I would imagine. I don't know, I wasn't there. So, this K-Bar user, if you like the video, hit the like button. Not subscribed, please subscribe. I want to thank you for your time and your patience. think about what I said. And we'll see you on the next one.